This sushi, unbelievably good.
And you can do it.
If I can do it, anyone can. Shut up. Oh wow, that was so good. But stay tuned, there's still one more surprise coming up on the Sushi Feast Day.
Not another surprise. What?
First time ever trying vegetarian sushi. Brian discovers food. Can I have some more? Sushi rice is really easy to do. It's always 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. The only thing you have to remember is you have got to wash the rice. And I mean wash, wash, wash. Just get it and move it around. You're going to find that you're going to tip out the water 3 or 4 times. So what I do is I do this, get it up to about halfway, pour it. Just be a little bit careful. You can see here that I'm keeping most of the rice in the bottom, not getting out all the water. And again, and keep going and keep going. So after 7, the water is almost clean. Try to get out as much as you can, because remember it's going to be 2 cups of water to the 1 cup of sushi rice we already put in. You can see there's almost no water in there. I'm just going to put the 2 cups in, the exact same cup I used, and there we go, 2 cups of water. Start with a high heat, and then you're going to want to change to simmer once it's brought to the boil. Flat teaspoon of salt to 1 cup of rice. Once it's come to the boil, put the lid on, move it to the simmer plate. It will be simmering. It will be simmering for about 30 to 40 minutes with the lid on. That's the simmer plate. Okay, so this took 30 minutes to cook, and then I let it steam with the lid on for another 10 minutes. Now what you want to do is just fluff it up a little bit with a spoon, and then you want to add 2 teaspoons of vinegar. 1, 2. Now if you can get Japanese vinegar, that works best, but I'm just using plain spirit vinegar. All it's doing is adding a little bit of flavor to it, as well as opening up the rice. Perfect sushi rice. So I have this beautiful piece of salmon that I'm going to first of all cut in half. Super sharp sushi knife. Now it is skin on, so I'll be cutting that off in a second. Okay, so we have our nori. Now what we're going to do is cut it 3/4 of the way down. So through there, and gently cut through. This is the side we want. Shiny side down, and now we start adding the rice. And you want to cover this whole thing with rice. You want to get right up to the edge. Okay, that's almost perfect. Okay, so as you can see, my mat has been covered in cling wrap, and now I'm going to put my rice nori paper over on top of that. We add the salmon. As you can see, I'm using the fattier pieces because, well, this one's for me, and of course I'm going to have the best bits. Looks like it needs a...
Make them more even. Yes, girl.
Okay.
Interfering.
And so we're making them nice and even across there. So all the fatty bits on this side and all the meaty bits on that side. So we know which side Ricky's getting.
And non-fatty bits.
Next we are adding the cream cheese. Oh, don't skimp on the cream cheese. This is the creamy bit. If you don't have avo, this is where all the creaminess is coming from. That is a lot of cream cheese. Okay, now we take our mat and we fold it over. Just like that.
I think there's too much cream cheese.
No. Don't you worry. This is perfect. Hey, look at that. How beautiful is that? Almost perfect. I'm just going to put it back on here because I want to square it off. And it's easier to do in the mat. And so you square it off.
Make it into a little square tube.
Into a little square tube. Now this is upside down. You're going to serve it the other way around. And you're going to serve it up. Not like sushi that lies flat on the plate. This serves up on the plate. So there we go. Now this side is going to get the sesame on. Now I'm going to sprinkle the sesame down here on the actual mat so that it is picked up properly, because I don't have a proper tub because I'm not doing thousands of these. So spread it out. You can sprinkle it on, it's okay. And then what you're going to do is, make sure you're in the right position, roll over the sesame. Look at that. Now, because we've done it this way, we don't really have to worry too much about squaring up again. I'm going to get sesame because it's yum. But if you want to, you can square up again. Just make sure that it's nice and square. And you're ready to cut. You can take your mat again and push it over so that it comes square. Begin the cutting. Remember to keep your knife moist, and we're going to cut down the middle first. Just take your time, this is not a rush.
That looks so amazing.
Now, because these are California rolls, you don't put them together and then cut again. You keep them separate. Remember, wipe your knife, keep it nice and moist. I'm going to cut them like this because what you've got to do is you've got to keep them standing up on the plate at an angle. Now, after each one you cut, you do wipe your knife. This is important. Otherwise, it's going to end up a mess. As you can see out of this one, I'm going to get 10 perfect little umakis. Uramakis. And because they're uramaki, I'm going to get 4 because that one is not quite
That's
perfect.
a taster.
That's a taster. Let's see. Ricky's going to get a taster on that one.
No, I need stuff to dip it in.
Okay, so we're going to be preparing the stuff in a minute. I'll carry on cutting these ones.
Cute little bowls, popping in some soy sauce. On our plate, we're going to put some wasabi. Wasabi on plate. Wasabi on plate. Sushi ginger. The stuff tastes great. And we've got this pickled mustard. So we'll pop a little bit of that there. It has a really nice savory flavor.
Now, because these are this style,
Wow.
you stand them up, stepped back.
They look so cool. You can put 2 more there.
I know that's where the soy sauce goes.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Now, that is the perfect plate. We're going to be a little bit experimental.
I want to eat that.
I want to eat that as well. I'm just going to try one quickly.
Sushi heaven. Ginger.
This sushi, unbelievably good. Try make it at home. You're going to love every second of it.
Seemed quite quick and easy.
It really was.
And you can do it.
If I can do it, anyone can. Shut up. Uramaki sandwiches? I don't know, they look awesome. Okay, I'm just busy making an uramaki sandwich as the bonus item for the sushi. Simply just putting rice on the flat paper and I'll make a sandwich as you'll see in a few seconds. This one or that one?
That one.
This one.
No.
Okay. Sprinkle on a little bit of the sesame seeds because it is uramaki sandwich, so you do have to get the sesames on both of them. I don't know if you can see that one without looking at my feet.
I can.
Well, we still got lots of sesame, so maybe I'll over sesame these. Come back in a second to have a look at how sesame these got. I'm just going to quickly flip this one over and I'll be putting everything on top here. Spreading the cream cheese on, just to make it so that when the salmon goes on it squishes correctly. Cool. As you can see, the cream cheese is nicely spread over and I'm just going to put loads of salmon on. So you want to make sure that you fill it up with your nice thin slices of salmon. Set beautifully. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pat it so that it's even. Super secret tip, but don't tell the Japanese. A little bit of black pepper because it goes so well with the salmon. But this is a secret, don't tell anyone. As you can see, I'm just putting the cream cheese on the top piece, which I'll then lay on top of the salmon in a second. But just get it nice and even, and not too much. You don't want to overdo the cream cheese. Here we go. Please be good. Oh, my hands are actually shaking. I think it worked. I think it worked.
Nice.
Pat it down. Pat it down. This is important because you want to get it to infuse. Oh, the cutting is going to be a trick. Because this is so long, I'm going to get 3 squares out of it. Oh. That's one. I'll show you in a second. Always wipe your knife. Okay, there we go.
Cutting it into thirds.
Cutting it into thirds. And I will open it up for you now. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not perfection?
Oh, that looks amazing.
Now I'm going to cut that into triangles. Just going to move that one away as well. Wipe the knife. Remember, keep your knife wet. I've actually gotten a little bit of glue on it. You want to make your little triangles. Oh, it's my knife. I need to wet my knife. Okay, I'm just going to go wet my knife again.
Good.
Okay, and then... Need a longer, sharper knife, everyone, but there we go. I think we've done it. Okay, I'm just going to flip these up the way they'll be presented. Here we go. I'm going to plate them like little cucumber sandwiches.
Mm-hmm. They're so pretty.
And you probably should leave more of a gap between them so that you can pick them up with your chopsticks.
Yes. Oh, those look incredible.
Wow, wow, wow. Surprise number 1. Damn it. Anyway, I'll start again. Sandwich sushi. I suppose uramaki sandwiches? I don't know, they look awesome. So I'm going to give one a try. Into a bit of the soy. Mmm.
My mouth is watering, yeah, I'm just dying.
Oh wow, that was so good. But stay tuned, there's still one more surprise coming up on the Sushi Feast Day.
Not another surprise. What could it be?
Another surprise. You guys just hang on there. Shut up, Rick. Well guys, as promised, vegetarian sushi. This is the surprise.
Because I'm often asked about if you can make vegetarian. These tomatoes are great for it because we can cut out the middle bit and just have our flesh. That's going to kind of resemble our salmon. So very carefully, just get your knife around there and remove that middle piece with all the seeds. Might have to remove the last few by hand. And there we've got our tomato salmon. Okay, so the tomatoes have been cut into pieces. You can see these stick out a bit, so we're just going to just even it out a bit so that it sits more like a salmon. Nice and flat. Right.
Fake salmon never looked so yum.
These are going to go into our piece. Like that. Yeah.
Here's a technique I probably should have learned. Wet your knife. It really moves the rice around.
Instead of using your fingers.
Yeah. Fingers are better, but yeah, maybe wet fingers would have helped spread my rice a lot more neatly. As you can see, the knife technique makes it almost perfect. So if you're doing it at home yourselves, try it like this. If you're adventurous, do it my way. No special technique for this, just sprinkle them on.
I've seen people put them in a little like shaker bottle, and that seems to work quite well.
I've also seen people have big buckets of it and you just dip it in.
True that.
So however you want it, this works, a bucket works, a shaker works. Just get your sesames on however you can. An easy flip. And let's get started with the
Cream
cream
cheese
cheese and tomatoes.
in the middle.
In the middle. Keep it thick. Remember, you're going to have to bind these together.
Yeah, I want it even as well.
Bit of a top tip, put it on the mat first. Just don't just turn it over. Next, we're going to put on some green onion. Oh, layer it down nicely so it actually makes a railway track. So the moment you've been waiting for. Oh man, I don't say anything. Going to take 3 slices. Get this last piece on perfectly. Beautiful. Hopefully this rolls like it should. So hitting up with a bit of lemon juice, a little bit of black pepper, and a touch of salt. Because remember, this doesn't have salt like the fish does. But that looks beautiful already. I think I could probably eat that.
Yeah.
Are we going to roll it?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ricky's doing her first Mackie roll. Here we go. Oh, you got to go over. You got to go over.
All the way.
Yeah, no, you got to.
Over.
Over. Yeah.
Okay.
And roll it. Yeah, move it back a bit, and then bring this one over once more. Just a little bit, just like that. Okay, now square it up.
Are you sure? I don't have it together.
Because you pushed it together. There we go. Let's see the unveiling.
Oh, it's not square yet.
Well, you can square them up in a minute, make them better square. Big unveiling. Big unveiling. Almost perfectly square. She missed a little bit on the side there, but for her first attempt, I think that is pretty perfect. The little green sticking out just the way it should. Perfect roll.
Cool.
And there we go. And now we get to cut it. Oh, how's the tomato cutting?
Fine.
Are we going to have an unveil? Are we going to have an unveil? Oh, look at that! Oh, my word!
That is so cool.
That is a great hand roll. Well done, Ricky. I think she's going to be making our sushi from now on.
Let's love to see how these taste, but they're vegetarian.
So, vegetarian sushi, everyone. Okay, so it needs a little bit of practice on the cutting to
make sure the little
tomatoes don't escape. But I mean, that looks like a salmon maki, but it's not.
It does.
So all we have to do is get the taste on these and see how it goes. Cut low and slow. Well guys, as promised, vegetarian sushi. We got tomato in it. Let's see what it tastes like. Is it worth making, or is it a dud? First time ever trying vegetarian sushi.
Tastes like sushi, eh?
I'm going to tell you what, the crunch of the tomato might be a little bit better. I think we need to dress the tomato like Ricky suggested. Put a little vinegar or something on it so it's got that
a bit of a flavor.
A bit more of a bite to it, but I would eat this again.
Yeah, it's quite nice. And it looks like salmon.
And it looks like salmon. I mean, it tastes just like sushi. It really does. It really tastes like sushi. In fact, I'm going in for another one.
Arms are getting tired.
Okay. Well, everyone,
wrap it up.
Cheers. And thanks for joining us on this sushi adventure. Please subscribe and
see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.